Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Delightful Creations. I'm Amber. Today's Treasure Tag Thursday, and we're going to be using a junk mail window envelope and some music paper, and then I've got some pretty clusters off to the side for a focal point, and also some pretty scrapbook paper, and yeah, we're going to see what we can do. So first thing, I know this is too big to go in my journal, so I need to cut it down. I've been saving this one for a long time, and the flap has actually resealed itself, so I think I'm going to cut from this side and try to get rid of that dish network. And most of my journals are about 5.5 inches in their width. So I think just so I can get rid of a little bit more, I'm going to come into 4.75. And then we'll just have that little bit there on that edge. And I think that'll get rid of that whole, that whole extra little flap. That worked out really great. There is a tiny little sliver left here. I can probably just pull that off. I'm not going to let it bother me too much because I'm planning on sticking this one fully down on the page. So we're going to turn this into a tag shape. I think I want it going this direction. Yeah, I think I want it to go this way. So now this is 9 inches tall. Of course, most of my book pages are about 8.5. So I did 4.75. It was about 7. So this one would be about 7.5 to be about equal distance. So it looks proportionate on the page. You can cut yours to any size you want, of course. And I'm going to grab another, let's see here. I don't know if I have enough of this. Yeah, that's not quite big enough. Let me grab another piece of book page. Hold on one second. I wanted to grab another piece of book page to tuck inside of our little pocket here, and I want to stamp on it. And I pulled in this stamp because it just happens to fit in the window. And then I was like, well, because I don't like that big giant line sort of down the middle, and you know, using dictionary page, there's really no way around that. So I thought this would help it look pretty, but it also gives me a little sneak advantage that I know exactly where to stamp this little thing. And this is a brand new stamp. I haven't used it before, so we're going to see how it does. I'm going to turn it over, ink it up. I got it from Hobby Lobby when I was in there looking for stuff I didn't need. And it was $1.37 on clearance, and I thought, yeah, that can go in any journal. I can absolutely get use out of that. So I'm going to do my best to stamp on here, and I used to have a foam thing over there. It's kind of wanting to go this direction, so I'm just going to go with whatever the stamp wants to do. And press it in there. And then we're going to attach it to the inside of our little envelope here, and that'll just give us a decorative piece on the front of our window without really having to do a whole lot. There, just like that. And since I've still got some ink on here, I think I'm gonna pull it down. Let's see here. A lot of times, see, this one's got a little butterfly. I got other little pieces that I can just stamp off. I don't want to stamp onto that butterfly. And I just want to add a little bit down there and maybe one more on this side. I don't know if we'll actually see any of this in the window, but just to give it a little something more down at the bottom. You usually don't. And then look, that adds a little bit more here for our butterfly. All right. That's pretty well cleaned off. Get a couple other presses onto the other dictionary page. Okay, I don't want that to like smear as I glue it in here. Let's just have a quick look. I did pull in a teeny tiny little butterfly stamp that is like the cutest butterfly stamp. And again, brand new, haven't used it. Oh, see, and then there's enough room for it. This is a really big pocket window, I'm sorry. And so yeah, I think we'll stamp the butterfly up here, and it's on my little stamping block, actually my big stamping block, because I don't have a small one. And I want to do this in, I think I want to do it, I would do it in, let's do it with purple. I was going to say I have a light purple, which I do have a light lavender purple, and it just, I really want this, I want you to see this. Now, of course, whenever you tuck something into your pocket, you won't see this. This is a nice little hidden surprise here, and I think we'll put him, since the leaf is leaning that way, we'll put this one leaning the other direction, just for a little balance. Press and hold. Yay! Oh, I'm so excited. I love that. I'm going to put one more down here at the bottom. I'm just going to ink right over top of that. A little bit of blue on my butterfly and a little bit of purple. Why not? Why not be a little adventurous this morning, right? Okay. Press that in there. I bet that's going to be my favorite. Oh, let go. Yay! Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay. Let's see, here's a butterfly stamp, little book page here. We'll just do a little stamp off there. Try to clean it off as much as I can. There we go. Okay. Oops, see, look at that. I already got the ink from here on that's what I was trying not to do. I was trying to wait for it to dry. That's all right. I'm not too concerned. Okay, we'll get that tucked in there. And I think the easiest thing for me to do with this is go ahead and I'm going to open it all the way up from the bottom. I'm not going to try and glue inside of here. I was thinking about it and I was like, you know what? That's probably not a good idea. Okay, now we're ready to just slap the glue on there. Here we go. Glue stick this baby up. Yeah, I thought we would just have a fun play with some junk mail window envelope because I actually wanted to make a window pocket, and why struggle cutting out a shape and like putting the stuff in there when we get plenty of window junk mail things in the mail. But I was waiting for a big one because most of the other ones I get are pretty small, and sometimes they're a double window, and I definitely didn't want a double window. Okay, I'm gonna put it up here a little bit more because that's where the edge was sealed, and the thing where the window is gonna be is not gonna line up. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I like that. I kind of want to put one more up here, but I'm not gonna overdo it. I'm not gonna overdo it. All right, so you can see I went over my little crease here, which isn't too big of a deal. It's a dictionary page, really thin. I'm not gonna worry about it too awful lot. I think let's cut it off. Oh my gosh, 7 minutes. Alrighty. Cut this down quickly, and then we'll seal up the side. I am going to keep that scrap there for collage. I'm going to seal the side up with our glitter glue. I am going to do some sewing so it doesn't have to be like perfected. You know, I want to seal this baby shut, but I want to make sure that it's going to stay shut in the meantime. There. Okay. We haven't even gotten to the fun part yet. Or is this the fun part? Maybe this is the fun part. All right, here we go. We're going to seal this up best we can. Best we can. There. And again, because I have that dictionary page in there, mine isn't going to want to go over all the way like it normally would. But I don't want it to not seal. So I'm pressing out to the edges, trying to get that bubble out. I'm giving it a redesign here. There we go. And so we still have our top of our thing up here to slide our whatever we're tucking here in there. Now I'm going to just glue stick, or actually we'll just use art glitter glue. We'll just do this quick. This whole thing around this window. And I'm just gonna rip pieces off. Like I'm usually not a ripper, but I am today. I want this side over here. I'm gonna go a little bit over the window because I already know I'm not gonna be able to line this up exactly, specifically because it is a rounded corner. And so if it were a straight corner, like a nice straight square, it would be a lot easier, but it isn't, so we're going with it. We're going with it. Alrighty, let's use this little piece down here on the bottom. Actually, I don't think it's fat enough. I think I done ripped it too tiny. Yep. Okay. Get us another strip here. Not a big deal. This one I just need a little bit. There we go. It's kind of fun having music paper every which way, isn't it? Okay, I definitely didn't glue fast enough for art glitter glue. She really goes, you know, quick. All right, and then up here, and get that off of there. There. And I like that it's not straight now. You can't really see that. I could have inked it and made it really stand out, but yeah. I wanted to do another neutral tag. I so enjoyed that last time, and I thought, let's do a few more of those style of tags so that all the treasure pieces aren't all crazy. And I want the Only Trust in Him at the top. I do like those numbers. And I almost ripped it too small, didn't I? Almost. Okay. I want to pull it down some. I think I'm going to cut a little bit off the top because, well, let's cut it off the sides first here. I was also thinking about putting a topper in there, and I don't necessarily want my topper to stick way far out of the book, but maybe we should wait to cut it down. Anyway, I was just kind of thinking ahead of how big this is, because this is going to go slap right on a page. Or you could have it be a removable. All right, you could have it be a removable and just paper clip it in your journal if you wanted. Give us a nice bit of glue here. There we go. And I'll just pull it down and line it up best I can here. It's one of the challenges of a white desk is trying to put stuff on a white a white envelope. Okay. Yeah, I just about messed up not getting that on there, didn't I? Almost ripped it too small. Got too rip happy. There. I need to refill my art glitter glue bottle. Okay, let's see. We still recording? Maybe? I hope so. My thing shut off. Yep, it still says we're going. Okay. Let's do our corners, and then we'll notch it, and then we will ink it. And I think on this one, I'm going to do a medium. I don't really feel like it needs a big giant one. And I'm getting my tag shape for my pocket. There we go. Like that. You know, maybe I won't notch it. It looks even more like a tag without notching it. And we'll know there's something in there because I'm going to put it in there with it hanging up. Okay, let's not notch it. Let's just leave it. I like that. I'm trying to decide what color to ink it in. I think we'll just stick with the standard. Oh, that's green. No, standard brown. I was thinking maybe pink, but, you know, as like I said, I was trying to be more neutral, so we're going to go with brown. Do a quick little inker around the edges. And I am going to sew, and I have brown on my sewing machine right now, so that's wonderful. Yes, I really like this. I like this a lot. Got numbers, music paper, words, dictionary page, a couple butterflies, a window. I almost don't want to put anything in there to cover that up, you know? There we go. I could ink around here and make that stand out even more, but I'm going to leave it. That is another idea, to ink it before you glue it. I think I'll make one more when I get another one of these and do that and see if I like it that way. All right. Okay, so now we're going to choose a beautiful paper. These are stickers on top, and then it goes to vellum. So let me just grab the papers out of here. Oh, look at that. Big, giant, pretty bird. That's pretty loud. Oh, these... Thinking about being neutral, and then what I tuck in the pocket... Oh, there was one that was gray. A gray birdie with red berries. Yeah, I don't know about that. These are pretty... Really pretty scrapbook florally papers. They're not... That'd be about the closest one. I think it's fine. I'm going to use it because this is treasure paper. This is kind of, it's really thick. It's glossy-ish. Came from my friend Elke from Germany. Or Elka. Thank you, Elka. So pretty. And I don't have to trim it down a whole lot is another reason. I get to use the entirety of this. And I also have my flowers, you guys. My little fabric flowers, and they look almost just like the same shape here. Is another reason why I chose that one. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Okay. So I forgot already how much this was. 4.75, so we better go 4. I don't want to have any problems sliding in and out of there. Let's have a look here. That looks okay. Right there, about 4 inches. Okay, it's pretty little belly band strip left over. And we'll give her a little test fit here just to make sure. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that fun? Oh, yes. Okay, now we're going to trim that down. Should I make it go all the way in there? I kind of don't want to lose that bird head. I'll make it stick out a little bit. I was trying to decide if I wanted it to be completely down in here, because I still have to attach this and I won't be able to put that on if it's tucked in there. Okay, so we're going to go like that. Get this out of the way. We're all done with that. I'm going to cut the corner of this tag, insert into our tag pocket to be tag shaped. Yep, sure am. And oop, tried cutting my cardboard thingy. I don't have my brads over here. Now let's just have a look. I can see a little bit of darker blue in here, and I've got these gorgeous turquoise ones. Might be a little bit too light. And I was trying not to use pink, but that one is just too pretty. Especially if I add like a little, I don't know if I want white in the middle. I think I would rather have a cream one. Yeah, I think we want a cream one. Look at that. Isn't that fun? That's so fun. There. There, that's more neutral. Okay, let me grab, I know I just messed around with these little things the other day. Yep, and there was a brad in here. Shouldn't be in there, but it was. So I don't even have to get up today. How about that? Snap these two together, just like that. And then I've got to put it in here. I'm going to try to set it right where the other flower is. It doesn't really matter. Don't poke your finger. Nice and slow. Woo! Yep, sometimes I poke her a little bigger than it needs to be, but that's okay. There we go. I'm going to split my brad. Oops, sorry. I'm going to split my brad here open so it'll stay on there if I can. I'm going to twist it so it goes out to each side on the top. So pretty already. Love it. And I like that I can move that around so my words can be straight. Okay. Tuck it back in our little pocket here. And, aw, yeah. That is so fun. I love that. Only trust in him with some birdies and flowers. Let's ink the edge of this one. Same brown. Won't really see that while it's in the pocket, but that's okay. I'll see it when we pull it out. And the back of these are white, so you can totally journal on the back side. I don't even have to do anything. I love it when that happens. And it's not like rough texture or too thin. It's a really nice cardstock. Okay. Now to decide if I want anything else to show through this window pocket. I don't think so. I think I'm going to let the birds speak for themselves. So pretty. Just as it is. But when you look at it like this, it looks too plain, right? That's what I'm thinking. I either need to add something in here or something out here. And because I've already got these clusters, just about dumped all of these flowers out. Goodness me. Let's get that out of my way. I want to put a cluster down here. And then we still might add something in here, but I really want you to read Only Trust in Him as our focal, like, wordage. That's the word I'm looking for, my sentiment. There we go. Okay, and I don't really have any neutral. Like, I want full-on color, so that this one would work, but I think it's competing with the image here. A lot of these are pretty colorful. Yep. This is about the only one that is not, and I am not a fan of that. I don't like that one. This one would work if it didn't have the turquoise on it, and it has a feather. So I'm going to rip it without the turquoise on there. Yep. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to make whatever you create work for your project. See? Sometimes you might make something and not like it, and that's okay. Perfectly fine. Just adjust it to your project, to your needs. That's what I'm doing. I have a hard time with that, and I'm speaking for myself. I usually don't rip. I'm not, you know, I have a hard time using the stuff. I mean, it's a struggle. So I think I'm gonna do some like washi tape on this one. I'm gonna ink it just so it stands out just a little bit. I'm not gonna re-ink the inker. I'm just gonna use what's on there, just so it has a little bit of something on the edges. I don't want to cover up that bird. Gosh, all right, I'm gonna make it smaller. I should have. There, like that, right there. I think I'm gonna put some washi tape there. Yeah, I think that'll look nice. Okay, washi tape, right? Oh man, just keep going, just keep going. You can add whatever you want. You could use all of your supplies on one project. I have music paper washi, use that a lot. We got music paper in the background. Let's pass on that. Don't really have any other plain washi besides black and white. I'm not a fan of that. Could pop a little pink on here. These work really well with this washi. It probably was a set, and she sent me the set, I would imagine, because this is from Elke too. So we'll just pop a couple of these beautiful little flowers on here. Oh, I don't want to cover that up. I think I'm going to put it down at the bottom. I'm changing my mind. Changing my mind. Yeah, down there at the bottom. I think I'm going to do a piece crisscross at the corner. Like you would tape some. Oh, you know what? But I can pull that back up. Oh, sure can. I'm going to do it like this. Something else I haven't done before. Use washi tape like you would old tape. Like when you want to stick something down. How fun is that? Oh, yeah. Love that. Okay, now we're going to glue this down. Glue that down, give a little bit on our washi here because it's really not that sticky anymore. I've had it for a long time. I'm putting it all on at an angle. I'm going to wrap it around the back. Yes, sir. There we go. Love that. Love that. That's so fun. Okay. Plus there's a feather like it was meant to be, right? Meant to be. I want to add something else down here. Isn't that terrible? I want to have, oop, my session ended. I want to have a number. I want something else down here to draw your eye back down. Not anything too over the top. Look, here's this. Quiet my soul. And that's not quite, that is nice, but it's not quite bold enough. Let's see here. Here's a 65 cents, I think. Let's see here. Let me see. I was going to grab a number sticker, but then they're glossy, and I don't really care that they're glossy. There. We're just going to cut off some of these numbers here. Let's go right here. Let's go to the 6. I'll just give that an inker. And I did 4 for some reason. You probably should have done 3 or 5, but, you know, it's all good. It's all good. A little number down there. Okay. This was such a fun tag. Oh, my gosh. Tag pocket. A tag in a pocket. Just want something. I know there's 4s down here. I don't know. I just felt like it needed a number down here. And I think we're going to call that done, I think, because I really feel that if I put something else on that tag, it might mess it up. As terrible as that is, as terrible as that sounds, I don't think I want to put anything else on there, and then that's a nice surprise. Now it doesn't really go with our project. It's okay though, because the cool thing about it is it doesn't really matter. We had fun making it. I hope you had fun watching it. And yeah, pull out some of your supplies today and have a fun play. Thank you everybody for watching, and we'll catch you really soon. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.